Tell us about your story. What led you to want to start hospice?
What led me to my grandmother. I started Roze Room in my grandmother's memory. Roze Room is named Roze Room because my grandmother's name was Rosa, and she spelled her name with a Z. So we spell our name with a Z. She did not have a good death experience as we understand a good death experience to be in hospice. So I dedicated my life and my mission to ensuring that others die comfortably surrounded by their loved ones at home or in their home care surrounding. We wear pink because pink was her favorite color, and everything about us has that rosy background because the flower rose was her favorite flower. When I started Roze Room back in 1997, I thought hospice was a place. And so purchased a little home in West Hollywood, and that was going to be my little hospice facility serving 6 patients. Well, little did I know that we were too close to another like facility, and so the Department of Health, which is the licensing body for hospice, said, we cannot proceed with giving you your license and your certification here, so you have a choice. I'm like, okay, you could pick up your little house and move it like 4 blocks over. You could make it into an assisted living facility, or you could serve the community. And I said, well, how do I serve the community? Well, you go and you get a little office and put patients on service. We'll come out, we'll take a look, make sure you're doing a good job, and you can continue serving the community. And at the time, and this is back in 1997, and in 1993, the regulations changed, where in the past, you couldn't only do hospice. You had to do skilled nursing facility and hospice, or home health and hospice, or hospital and hospice, but you couldn't just only do hospice. And really, all I was interested in doing was just hospice. So the Department of Health was incredibly helpful. And they said, well, look, in 1993, you missed the fine print. The regulation changed. You could do just hospice. So in hindsight, it was incredible that I had an opportunity to actually go out and get that little office and get the 7 patients on service and go through the certification and get certified and be able to provide hospice for the community instead of the 6 that I would have been limited to in the facility. As I moved forward in understanding and learning more about hospice, I also learned that had I stayed with a congregate living health facility model, which is that 6 limited in a facility, we probably would have never been able to be able to continue to provide hospice because of the financial constraints associated in having a hospice agency within the congregate living health facility. So even though at the time it was pretty devastating that the Department of Health said, we cannot continue to give you the license to serve the patients in this facility, in hindsight, it was actually they were doing me a huge favor because it allowed me to serve the community and grow the agencies to where we are today.